Hey guys, this is ProofWLSWorks. I am your Saturday vlogger, Sunny Day, otherwise known as Anne. And the topic today is, what was the hardest part immediately following surgery? So I thought, well, I looked back through my archives and I found my 1 week post-op video. I'm not sure this one was ever published. I make quite a few videos that I never actually put up on YouTube, so I just kind of interspersed it with me talking a little bit and just kind of giving you guys a heads up on what I'm talking about, and if I solved it, how I solved it, and if I still suffer from it today. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Hey everybody, it's Anne, and I am making a 1 week post-op gastric bypass video. Constipation. It was an issue for me immediately post-op, that first week. You know, the way I've dealt with that is the magnesium. I take a magnesium supplement now. I take flax every day, and those seem to have helped a lot. But those first 3 months were awful. Milk of magnesia was my friend. And when I say chemically induced, I'm talking about milk of magnesia. Ended up not having a bowel movement until I chemically induced one on Monday. I was worried about not getting enough protein. I was worried about not getting enough anything. It's just a big concern immediately post-op, and they ought to just tell you, and my surgeon actually did, don't worry about it. If you don't get it in, don't freak out. You're not expected to. So that works itself out pretty quick. At least it did for me. I've been really, really worried about the amount of protein I am getting or not getting, as the case may be. I did not feel full. That was scary, and that took probably 5 weeks, I'm gonna say. But I never feel full. Okay, so let me just make that very clear how I'm saying this. I don't get a full feeling like I'm used to at all. Never happens. Water, food, nothing. I'm never hungry, but I'm also never full. I was worried that I was eating too much. That was hard for me. Am I eating too much? Am I drinking too fast? It's funny. I still struggle with that one. Am I eating too much? Am I drinking too fast? Things like that. So that one, 6 months out, I'm still there. I think I've been eating too much. That's what I'm here to say. Pushing too far. At one point, a week out, I was probably home from surgery, maybe 4 days, and I did a whole bunch of laundry and, did a bunch of other things, and I was just beat. On top of it, I was walking an hour a day, and it wiped me out, and I was like the next day absolutely worthless. Just slept the whole day. So that was hard for me, was kind of recognizing new limits on my stamina that didn't necessarily coincide with where I had been pre-surgery. Plus, maybe, I'm worried that maybe I'm not feeling these things that I should be feeling because stuff is still healing, and maybe I'm pushing it a little bit too far too fast. And then the last hard thing for me after surgery was I had a double biopsy of my liver. I kept having this pain. And I called my surgeon's office about it a few times because it was kind of scary, and I didn't hear anybody else talk about it. So, but it almost felt like it was a lung pain. But I think what was happening is when my lung would expand, it was pushing down on my liver. I'm not sure. I'm not that good at anatomy, but it did eventually. The nurse told me it would go away, and it did. And that probably took 5 or 6 weeks too. So the last thing that's been happening just recently is right under my rib cage on my right hand side. If I have been in the same position for a while, if I've been sitting, laying down, sleeping, whatever, if I take a deep breath immediately afterwards, so I get up and take a deep breath, or yawn or hiccup, I get a very quick, sharp pain on that right side. So that's it, you guys. Those are my my observations of what was hard for me immediately post-op. I hope this helps. And those of you who are looking at getting surgery, if you guys have any questions or thoughts on this, let me know. Those of you who have had surgery, you know, these were the ones that were really big quandaries for me and just really plagued me. And you'll see, you know, you can see they're all in the same freaking video because I was just like, I'm gonna put all my questions out here at once. So I hope this helps. You guys let me know and respond if you want to. I'll definitely read it and check it out. So I will talk to you guys next weekend. Thanks. Tune in tomorrow for Rosemary.